This is Larry Johnson, and here's how I see it. I had a totally different message planned for you today, but something terrible happened yesterday. Something shameful, ugly, and frightening. An angry mob of lawless citizens assaulted the U.S. Capitol while Congress was meeting in joint session. They smashed windows and vandalized the congressional chambers and offices. 4 people died. The rioters greatly outnumbered and easily overwhelmed the Capitol Police. Senators, Congress members, and staff had to flee for their lives to underground safe rooms. The mayhem lasted several hours. Belatedly, law reinforcements arrived from the D.C. Metropolitan Police and National Guard, and order was finally restored. A couple of hours later, members of Congress were able to return and reconvene their joint session. So who is to blame and who should be held accountable? Well, clearly the words spoken to a crowd gathered outside the White House earlier that morning by the president, his son Donald, and attorney Rudy Giuliani aroused their emotions and incited them into action. But there are others within the Congress who had espoused untruths about the November elections and who have tacitly or overtly supported this type of civil disobedience. President-elect Joe Biden called for calm and pleaded that this is not who we are as Americans. Generally, I am an inveterate optimist, but this time I fear he might be wrong. There are some Americans, too many of them, who believe in mob rule, armed rebellion, and totalitarianism. I'm deeply worried that what happened yesterday may happen again on January 20th during the presidential inauguration, with even more tragic consequences. One of the rioters said to a reporter, "This is just the beginning." Authorities must arrest as many of those they can identify who broke into the Capitol. And Congress must hold those elected public officials accountable, regardless of their rank, for their role in being complicit in yesterday's violence, and for helping to create the toxic environment of mistrust and falsehood which permeates our society today. We must not ignore the danger and seriousness of this heinous attack. We must not sweep it under the rug and forgive those who precipitated it. It's absolutely true that most Americans are not like those who stormed the Capitol yesterday. Most Americans are law-abiding, fair-minded, hard-working folks who believe in and want to hear the truth. I'm Larry Johnson. Until next week, stay well.